today, Catch and Vintage Construction breaking ground on Julia's Place. It's a low-income housing project for adults with developmental disabilities. Julia's Place will be made up of 4 apartment buildings and will house 32 people. Each unit will have a private bathroom, living area, and full kitchen. The president of Catch says this new building will give people a chance to live on their own.
There's not always affordable housing for people that live on Social Security and have very limited incomes, and so it allowed them to have their own apartments, whereas before they may not be able to live independently, they may have to live with family. They wouldn't have the same opportunity that this project will give them.
Julia's Place funding through tax credits and an affordable housing grant. The building's expected to take 12 to 18 months to build.